Alright. So, let's leave off with a little recap. I saw an edit of Aaron being shirtless and I was kicking my legs in the air. It was 3 a.m. That's so real. We love Aaron. We love Aaron. Aaron's such a cutie patootie. Anyway, so, recap. Last time we went out shopping with Aaron, and then now we're with the doctor man, the robot doctor man, and we gotta see what's wrong with us. Yay! Isn't that exciting? Alright, chat, it is time. Aaron shirtless. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Here's Vita. Stop it. Okay, let's get this over with. Rough. I put the video in the server. Alrighty. What server? Oh, here it is. Media. Making driving away.
Oh my god, driving is so.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll watch that later. Rough Bud, at the end of the stream, can you tell me to can you remind me? Because I may forget. But that's just me. Okay. So wait, what does it mean? I clash with plane hits. Vita takes another drag before wait, where are we? Oh yeah, the dream. My best friend was Chinese. I picked up some stuff from her. But wait, doesn't that mean I clutch my head as okay? Yep. Okay. Now we got it. Rough Bud, so formal, very formal. Aaron Belly, guys. Let's get this over with for both our sakes. Vita takes out a notebook from there. Death drawing and just how they sit. It is time to voice act. They look relaxed, all things considered. The exact opposite of me. It feels like something is prodding at me from behind my eyeballs. Aaron is Axel, right? Yeah, Aaron is Axel. I'm breathing a bit harder through my nose. We haven't even started yet. Vita looks me over and starts writing in their book with a pencil. They don't say anything yet. What are you doing? Taking observations. Your reactions intrigue me. Why's that? Tell me, Cyrus. How old are you? What? Vita inhales through their nose. How old are you, Cyrus? I'm 28, I think. Why? You think? Vita leans back in their chair before writing some more things down. It's called a baseline question. I want to get to know you before proceeding. Ew, who is that? This is Vita. Okay, so, Rough Bud, we are now back at the base, and we're getting tested, and, like, trying to get our memories back, and this is the person that's gonna help us. Vita, he's, like, robotic. They mumble under their breath. We have a lot of work to do. That feeling behind my eyes gets worse. Like something's about to burst. Aaron was right. I shouldn't have come here. I feel like I'm going to be sick. I'm starting to have second thoughts about all of this. I don't feel good. Vita calmly turns the page and continues writing. That sounds about right. If you want, I can get you a glass of water. Without any medicine I have would be strong enough for you. What is that supposed to mean? Vita sounds like they're starting to get irritated. Okay, level with me. How much do you remember? This again. I remember waking up here about a week ago, along with various memories of my friends and family. Vita taps her desk with her pencil. Really? That's it? I don't freaking know. All I know is I got hit in the back of the head or something, then woke up here. Where do you think here is exactly? If I knew that, I wouldn't be here. Cyrus, I want to believe that you're a smart and capable person. The fact that you're struggling this much is giving me doubts. That sounds like a personal problem. I didn't ask for any of this. The problem is you did. It's why we're here in the first place. Can you stop being so vague and just get to the point? They're starting to get agitated me. They're starting to agitate me even more. As much as as much as I'd love to do just that, what little cognizance you have left could fade away if I'm not careful. I don't think that's even possible. Cyrus, you don't even know how old you are. Before I can retort, they interrupt me. And I'm not even talking about your mental age. Hi, Mr. Mags! How are you? You don't remember how long you've lived. That statement rattles in my brain for a moment. Thinking about what they just said starts making me queasy. For once, I'm glad I didn't eat anything. I don't understand what that means. I know you don't. Whether or not you believe me, I'm trying to be delicate about all of this. However, there's no delicate way to break this kind of news to someone. They take one last drag of their cigarette before putting it out in an ashtray. They tilt their head up to exhale. What little I smell is rather calming. You were held and resumed for a long time. Longer than anyone I've ever known. My face starts to get warm and my breathing starts to get even worse. I'm on the cusp of hyperventilating as my head starts to swirl. I want to interrupt with, no I haven't, but I know they're telling me the truth. How are you, Mr. Magsies? How are you? How's your Friday going? I don't want to think about it. But deep down, I think I had an inkling of an idea. I got you on loudspeaker while I shower. Oh gosh. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my voice acting then. How long exactly? How long was I in that hellhole? It surprises me when Vida seems to hesitate. Normally, I would want to ask a few more baseline questions. I've done this a few times, and that usually seems to be the way to go for most people. They straighten up their posture as if starting to get serious. But you look like you're about to keel over already. I'll admit you're a rather unique case, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. Vida closes her notebook and turns their chair around to face me. If you need a moment to compose yourself, feel free to. Despite my sorry and fearful state, I don't hesitate to respond. No, please. I want to get to the bottom of all of this. I want to know. I need to know. Alright then, I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want to ask me questions? Or just sit back and let me explain to you what's happened, little by little? Nor my internet is wonky right now. Tell your internet to fix it up! Grrr! I'm bouncing my leg up and down to work on my anxiety. My voice is shaky. It's obvious how much of a wreck I am. Come on, don't be a witch now. Don't witch out now. What would the point of all of that talk earlier be if I quit now? I'd like to ask some questions first, if that's alright. Of course. Take some time to think. I'll make us some tea. It's that time? They get up from their chair and then walk to a sink in the corner of the room. I start to compile my thoughts as they work on the tea. Honestly, it's hard to think at all right now. I try to focus on something, anything. My heart is starting to hurt. I focus on that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. My senses start to slowly dull. Oh, okay, childish. Bye. Thank you for coming into stream. Oh crap, you have to be scared. It's so much it ran away. What do you mean? You mean Vida? As if I'm floating. It feels like I've been sitting here for an eternity. Why is Vida taking so long? Even my bouncing leg starts to feel like it's slowing down. The sensation feels familiar, but I can't remember how or why. I see something move in my peripheral vision. It's Vida. They're moving really, really slow. Why? I can't help but stare at them with disbelief and a puzzled expression. They eventually noticed me. Slowly but surely, they set a cup of tea on the desk near me before they sit down. They look in my eyes and start to mouth something. Calm down. Know the internet? Oh, I'm so scary. Yeah, I'm so scary. Yep. The speech is distorted. No, I felt this just recently. Back when I was with Lance in that dumpster of a town. My head feels like it's about to explode. Thankfully, for once, I get a moment of reprieve. The tea that Vita brewed hits my nose. It smells really pleasant, calming me down slowly. And just like that, time starts to slowly pick itself back up. I'm so stressed beyond belief, but at least I'm comprehending things normally. Are you back with me yet? What? I'll take that as a yes. Let me guess. Have you been having issues with your sense of time? I don't really know how to answer that. Anyway, the tea is ready. If you need a refill, feel free to ask. It's my own recipe. Sure. Thank you. With a shaky hand, I manage to grab the cup. It's warm and welcoming. I take a moment to breathe in the herbal scent. It makes me feel just a little bit better. It tastes pretty good, too. Not overtly bitter, like most teas I know. My mind starts to clear up. I take a big breath before exhaling, setting the cup down. Okay, sorry for the freak out. I think I'm ready. It's nothing to apologize for. You are allowed to have moments of weakness. I won't judge. If you say so. Just feels like all I've done since I woke up is whine. All things considered, you have much to complain about, if it's any consolation. I've heard something like that from Aaron. Sounds like him. Whenever you're ready. I take one last deep breath and slowly exhale. Alright. My first question. What exactly is resume? If I was in a room with a killer bear and Wuff, I'm choosing the bear. Wuff is just scary, dude. What? What did I do? I'm not that scary. Vita doesn't hesitate and starts to tell me what they know about the medical facility I was apparently held in. It has a long and tricky history. We don't know much about its origins, just what they currently do. It came out that, in secret, they've been harvesting people and their organs as a sort of black market. Vita takes a moment to reflect. According to what we know, they start out as a beacon of hope for recovery for after the 7 stars. They provide the medical treatment to those who need it around the clock, free of charge. Eventually, they started more sinister practices. People, en masse, started to disappear. Due to how shaky the infrastructure of the country was at the time, no one paid it any mind. Just another wave of desperate people trying to make do in a desperate situation. Vita calmly takes a sip of tea from their cup. We know they have a couple thousand captive across multiple facilities throughout the country. They've been around longer than the current government, making it difficult to do anything. Not to mention, for a majority of the population, they do seem to be doing a lot of good. That sounds like a reason enough to want to expose them. You'd think so. It's been in the talks to reveal what they do to the public for a long while. I mean, Wuff, Wuff didn't follow me back on TikTok. I didn't? Wait! Oh my god, I am so sorry. Is it on the other account? My Wuff account? I don't use that account that much, I'm gonna be so honest. Vita sets her cup down. About a year ago, we discovered something else that they've been planning. I swallow intent in listening more. From what we've gathered, they're trying to overtake the government from the shadows. They've been slowly building a covert militia bent on taking over what little this country has rebuilt since the disaster. But why? What's the point? There really isn't one. Just the selfish ideals of a delusional man. That is terrifying! Vita takes a moment. You've met someone named Darius, haven't you? Darius Ismail Octavio, to be precise. That name, I've heard it before. But where do I know it from? He is the current president of Resume, though most people aren't aware of that. He hasn't shown himself to the public in at least 200 years. Wouldn't that just mean he's been dead? No. For centuries, Resume has kept him and many others alive. We don't know how exactly, but they've been keeping carriers alive for a long, long time. They did the same with members of the core staff. My back feels tingly all of a sudden. The calming effect of the tea is wearing off. I have another question. I don't want to ask it. I need to ask. Am I one of those carriers? Vita takes a moment before responding. Yes, Cyrus Cantwell. According to our records, you've been kept alive by Resume for close to 3 centuries just before the fall. They've been keeping... Vita starts to trail off as I start to shut down. They say it so casually, as if it's something I should have known. According to them, it is something I should have known. I hold my head in my hands, trying to keep my brain from exploding. If what they're saying is true, then I start feeling the sensation of something drilling into my back. Oh? Oh my gosh, what? You sure this won't affect... You sure this won't interfere with your studies? Yes, Mom, I'll be fine. Diana wouldn't have recommended it to me otherwise. I think it's smart to get some experience before you graduate. See? I know, you're right. It does seem like a good opportunity. They said they'd keep a position for me after I graduate as well, and we'll pay for the rest of the program. Then, I don't see why not. Just be careful, okay? I will, Mom. Don't worry. Oh my god, I forgot how to do Diana! Did you tell her? Did you tell her? Kind of. I just told her it'd be like an internship, which isn't entirely wrong. Diana sighs. I wish my dad would have let me know that he was going to offer you. I don't think it's that big of a deal. He said I was compatible and whatnot. By going through your personal records without your permission. That's a huge breach of privacy. I seriously doubt they have anything cleared. You could be seriously hurt. Diana, it's fine. Your dad assured me that everything was safe. I'll be okay. You better be, or I'll kick his butt. Babe, I think you've had too much to drink. No, you have... I haven't had anything yet. I can hear Diana hiccup beside him. Come on, Day. We're graduating next week. We deserve to celebrate. You might be. I'll come visit all the time, I promise. Please do. I'm really going to miss you. I motioned Damien close to me, bringing him in close for a hug. You can always call me. I'll help any way I can. Yeah. Cyrus, we've been worried sick. Why didn't you call us earlier? Sorry, but kinda hard to. What with all that's going on? Hang on, I'll put you on speaker. Click. Sai, you doing alright? Yes, I'm fine. Curran has been taking care of me. I'm more worried about you. Were you able to get into a bunker? They don't respond immediately. Not yet. After this announcement last week, they've all filled up quickly. We're on a wait list. I see. Don't worry, I'm going to talk to Mr. Darius about getting you both set up. You'll be fine. It's going to be okay, Cyrus. I know this must be excruciating, but no, it's fine. They told me it would be painful ahead of time. But if I can endure this to save others, it'll be worth it. That's very brave of you, Cyrus. We thank you for your continued service. And that's what being a doctor is all about. Right, Mr. Darius? You can drop the prefix. You've already earned my respect tenfold. Damien? You there? Hey, Sai. How are you feeling? Surgery go alright? More or less. Are you at the shelter yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm on my way over right now. Oh my gosh, guys. I wanted to see the park one last time. Wish I could have been there with you. Me too. It's been a while. At least half a year. They haven't let us leave the facility since the global announcement. I miss you. I miss you too. Sir, we need to run some more tests. They're calling for me. I'll talk to you later, okay? Yeah. I love you, Cyrus. Take care. I love you too, Damien. See you too. See you soon. What do you mean he's not on the list? I'm sorry, sir. I don't have anyone by that name on the registry. That's BS! I made it clear that I'd say if you made sure they were all safe. Please calm down. Let me get the president on the line. Cyrus, please calm down. You said you would admit them. They could be dead for all I know, and you want me to calm down? Darius tried speaking to me in a placid demeanor. Cyrus, I told you, if they met our requirements, we'd take them in. You see here on my screen. I forcefully shoved his computer off his desk in a fit of rage. Shut the frick up! You let them die! Darius doesn't pay my anger any mind. He just shakes his head and picks up his phone. Ma'am, please escort Mr. Cyrus back down. Oh my gosh, the 7 stars. Oh my gosh! What am I remembering? What the frick? It's like I'm reliving memories through radio static. If I'm really that old, then... Mom, Dad, Diana, Damien, they're all gone. They've been gone for centuries. They've been dead for years. Everyone I've ever known, gone. Is that true? Am I willing to accept that as a fact? Was I living a delusional dream, hoping I'd never wake up? Thoughts continue to flood my brain. It's a wonder that it hasn't exploded yet. Sensory overload sets in as I start going through the information I've been presented with over and over. It sounds so far-fetched. There's no possible way. Kept alive for centuries? Yet there's a part of me that can't deny it. I want that part of me dead. The and it all becomes clear. My thoughts become to a standstill. I don't see anything or feel anything anymore. Am I starting to wake up? Or is it all a bad dream? I chuckle. No, I've been awake. I just didn't want to admit it. I want to keep believing there was a chance I could go back, no matter how delusional it might have been. I'm starting to hear the quiet ambiance of the room again. The roaring of a fan that's out of sight, the sound of a clock ticking. It's a struggle to open my eyes. My breathing has calmed down, but I'm sweating a decent amount. Ooh. Oh. Uh, now I did. I, I did not. Guys, what do we think about that? What the actual heck? That. I don't like scary games. Mr. Max. This is more psychological horror. Holy shoot, dude. Oh my goodness. That was so much. Holy, oh my gosh. I. Guys, imagine going through that. That. Holy, oh my god. I feel so bad. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I feel like my heart has dropped or something. I don't know, okay? I'm feeling uneasy. Ugh. Vita snaps me back to the present. Do you need a minute? It feels weird to talk. Like I've been asleep for so long that I don't know how to. Although, I guess that's not entirely inaccurate. I'll be fine. Could I ask for a towel to wipe myself off with, though? Vita nods before going to retrieve one. I stare at my hands for a moment. Am I really out of there? Out of that tank? Out of that hell? Vita comes to place a slightly damp towel in my open hands. Guys, I want to play Promises to Keep now. I wanna be cuddling Hunter or Rofi. Ugh. Nah, I don't wanna do. You look exhausted. Should I take that as a sign that you've remembered something? More than you know. I wipe the cool towel across my forehead, enjoying the sensation. I think it's all back, more or less. That gets Vita's eyes to widen. Are you serious? I nod as I calmly retrieve my tea. Welcome back, Giraffe. Yeah, I am. It's a bit jumbled, but I bet if you ask me something, I'll be able to answer it. Let's take it slow for a moment. As eager as I am to learn more, my duties as a doctor come first. You're psychologically spent. The game scared my internet away. For real, dude. That game, that reveal. Is that a problem? Yes? What kind of question is that? I swirl the tea in my cup. I don't feel anything right now. I don't think it'll be that bad. That's the problem, Cyrus. We'll take a 20-minute breather. I've been around this long. I can last 20 more minutes, I guess. Morbid sense of humor you've got there. That was sad though, Rip Damien. Yeah. Dude, oh my god. You learn to make yourself laugh. Vita is on the other side of the room, writing stuff down. I've taken the liberty of filling my cup of tea while I wait. I'm gonna miss Damien. I can see my tired expression reflected in the murky liquid. More memories start trickling back into my head. Maybe that's not the right way to phrase it. It's like they were always there, but something was blocking them. It's almost like sifting through your attic after a long time. Everything's always been there, even if you've forgotten it. Vita eventually comes back to sit across from me. How are you feeling, Cyrus? Honestly, not too sure. Still trying to process everything. Stop it, Damien. Damien, stop it, Ruff. You cannot be. That doesn't surprise me. I lean back to look at the ceiling. This doesn't feel real, but at the same time, it feels natural. Do you remember your experiences over the last week? More or less. Honestly, that's what feels like the dream. Vita flips through their notes. You've been using a dormant personality state for an extended period of time. That was you, but also wasn't you. You'll probably be disorientated for a while. I recommend you write stuff down as you remembered them. Speaking of, I take it you're an old soul too? Meaning? You were in Resume for a while, weren't you? Yes, I was. About 50 years. Why? Just curious. You're using a pencil and paper, even though you have an axiom. Vita chuckles. That's what clued you in? Not the mechanical throat replacement or prominent scars? I shrug. The hyena had a mechanical arm, but I didn't think she was from Resume. I see. You've got a keen eye. What's gonna happen to the frosted flakes? Ralph, your humor! Our boyfriend is dead. And you're gonna make that joke? Okay. Hey, come on. Show a little respect to your elders. We'll see about that. Rita continues to scribble in their notebook. Well, I'm glad to see you're still in one piece after all that. You're quite remarkable. I have to admit, I am grieving too. That right? I don't feel anything special. I don't really feel anything at all. I've been working here for a while now and dealt with at least a dozen similar cases. It's a 50-50 whether or not people can live normally afterward. Surprised the odds are that good. I assume the other half just go insane. Yes, pretty much. Sounds about right. Vita narrows their eyes at me. Are you sure you're feeling alright? You're taking all of this a little too well. I mean, like I said, I don't feel anything in particular. Nothing at all. If you say so, I'm just curious. It already seems like your two personalities are melding together. I shrug. I think it's more like I booted up an old save state, then reloaded the current one. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stuff to do with long gone technology. Well, at least you'll have something to talk to Aaron about. I've been told he has a fascination with old tech. Aaron, huh? The tiger who broke me out. Is there a problem? I'm not sure. Just thinking. I swirled the tea for a moment before taking another sip of it. Aaron did keep me in the dark for a while, huh? Do you mind letting him in? I want to talk to him. If that's what you want, I nod. Rita gets up from their chair and heads toward the door. I hear an electronic beep before the door slides open, causing a certain tiger to nearly fall flat on his face. Hey, warn me next time! What happened to your cat-like reflexes? You caught me off guard. Aaron huffs at Vita, then starts to get into another verbal altercation with the doctor. Damien died on top of the top. Cooper trafficked us. Yep. All our parents, all the people we know is dead, Ruff. Our friends, our parents, our boyfriend, our best friend, that stupid, dumb professor. I look him over. Bye, Mr. Mag! See ya! Thanks for coming! Thanks for the lurk! This is the man, huh? He catches me staring at him and immediately freezes. He looks frightened. I motion him to come over. He looks hesitant, but he slowly makes his way over to me after a moment. Hey Cyrus. Is it going well? It's going. Bro, if I'm Cyrus, I'm low-key crying myself to death. Real. Yeah, you'd be going insane. Come on. Sit with me for a sec. I pat the free space on the patient bed. Me too. I feel so bad. Aaron continues moving slowly before finally sitting down next to me. I take another sip of tea before placing it down, sitting in silence. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Aaron shake over ever so slightly. His fur is slightly raised too. I can hear his tail swishing behind us on the bed. We sit like this for a little while longer. Aaron jumps when I break the silence. So, Aaron? Yes? I mean... He coughs into his hand. Yeah? What is it, Cyrus? You've known about this all along, haven't you? Aaron doesn't reply. He looks too scared to. You knew that there was no way for me to get back home. Well, not without a time machine or something stupid like that. I remember the other day when you were asking me about Damien. What he's like, or rather, what he was like. I shake my head. Man, how dumb was I? I look over at the tiger. A shiny Damien? Rob! You can... Okay. You were scared to tell me, weren't you? I'm not surprised. It's quite a bombshell to drop on someone. Still, you wanted to keep me in the dark for as long as you could. That's... All of you were keeping this from me. You know what, Aaron? Aaron's chattering teeth are all the response I get. So I take it upon myself to keep the conversation going. I reach my hand out to him, which makes him reflexively pull back and shut his eyes. I gently pick up his tense paw, stroking the back of it. Okay. Yep, still soft. He starts to calm down a little and peeks an eye open. Aaron, thank you. Huh? You wanted to protect me from myself for as long as you could, even if it meant lying to me. Aaron bites his quivering lip. I hold his paw with both his hands. I'm hoping I can comfort him, if just a little bit. I think I'm still remembering how to do that. You can't go home. I know. If we got you out of here, if we just got you out of here, you wouldn't have needed to remember. I know. Everything you've ever known, gone. I know. I pull him closer so that I can get a better look at his face. Thank you, Aaron. You let me live in a fantasy long enough to enjoy myself. Even with most of my memories back, I can't think of the last time I felt so free. I was happy with you these past few days. I hope you know that. Aaron starts to shake as tears spill over. Aaron surprises me as he lifts his other paw to hold my cheek. It's hard to believe you when you have that sad look on your face. Another Aaron's paw trembles against my skin. I try to give him a soft smile. Well, part of me did just die. It's hard not to feel a little sad, I guess. Cyrus? I pull him down close, hugging his face into my chest and trying to stroke his back to ease his pain. I can feel his tears soak through my sweater. We don't say anything for a while. I just keep him close. I try to stifle a laugh. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't he be comforting me? Eventually, I ask Vita for another pot of tea. I think we could all use something to help us relax. When Aaron does eventually pull away, he's still wiping tears off his cheeks. Sorry, I shouldn't have gotten so carried away. Vita places a tray full of cups on their desk before handing each of us one. This is precisely why I didn't want you in here. Aaron sheepishly takes a sip from his cup. Is he usually like this? Vita sits down in their chair before picking up their book. Not this bad. He's been emotional before, but not like this. Aww. I try to stroke Aaron's back. See, everything's going to be fine. Aaron looks at me with doubt. I guess I'm not doing a good job at fooling him. I sip my tea quietly. It doesn't seem as flavorful as it did before. I'll ask one more time. Are you sure you're alright? I scratch my head. As okay as I can be, I guess. I don't know what kind of answer you want, but all in all, I think I'm stable. If you say so. Vita takes that as their cue to get back to work. They take their pencil back out and open their book, ready to write. Let's start slow, and from the beginning. What's your name and how old are you? I take another sip of tea before placing it back on the desk. My name is Cyrus Galahad Cantwell. I'm not sure what's a good estimate, but I'd say I'm about 27 or 28. After graduating with a doctorate, I was taken to what y'all call Resume to do some work. Vita writes everything almost as fast as I can speak. What do you mean by what we call Resume? A long time ago, the company I worked for was called Current. They were one of the leading medical facilities in the country. They changed their name for a while after the world ended. I think that was about 70 years ago. Why did you work for them? At first, I was volunteering for experiments in the medical field. My friend's dad made a breakthrough in organ transplantation. Vita writes furiously. Which was... My mouth is getting dry from talking so much. I grab the tea again to wet my lips. This is going to be a mouthful. If you were blessed and had a certain biological makeup, they could treat your organs so that they can be universally donated. They would take a good and healthy organ from you, then put in an artificial one. After being in your body long enough, and some external treatment, it would adapt and eventually replace the organ that was donated. I lifted my shirt to point to my kidney. If my math is right, I donated my left kidney 5 times, and my right 6. Holy crud! I remember they screwed something up during the left once. Blood was going everywhere. Pretty sure that guy got fired. By chance, I glanced toward Aaron. He looks horrified. I feel a little embarrassed showing my body off. Now, you might be asking, why would you remember an accident like that? I'm pretty sure you know the answer to that, don't you, Doctor? Vita finishes writing and stares at me. They give me a look of discomfort. Based on our findings, eventually a carrier develops immunity to most anesthetics. Right, you are. They tried inducing comas, but they weren't easy to pull out of. But they weren't easy to pull people out of. I think I was out for a month when they tried it on me. You were awake through all of it? More or less. It didn't really hurt, and it was gross for the first several surgeries. I got over it eventually. Kinda had to, you know? On average, it takes about 100 years to develop such an immunity. There aren't many people that are as old as you are. Want to know why? Vita's eyes widen as if they never really questioned it. I'll take that as a yes. I move over to take off my shirt and jacket, tossing them behind me. Aaron has apprehensive written all over his face. I guess this is a kind of bizarre way to look. Regardless, I raise my hand to my chest where my scarred heart is. A long time ago, right after the fall, I was outfitted with an artificial enhancement to my heart. Dr. Chow was the one who designed it and made it for me. Vita looks puzzled, indicating for me to explain myself. I guess it has been a long time. Dr. Chow is the one who recruited me. He was my friend's father. We knew each other for a long time before the fall. He was there when Resume was founded, a prominent member of the board and a genius. I've never heard of this man. He isn't in any records we've procured. I'm getting to that, don't worry. As I was saying, he's the one who designed my heart, along with the ports on our backs. As far as I know, I was the only one to be outfitted with one at a time. At the time, it made me much more compatible in terms of organ donation. Vita goes back to writing their notes, underlining whole sections now and then. It's been a big reason why I'm still up in an atom at this point, along with the serum they give us. Although, that alone won't stop the aging process entirely, obviously. I pinch my long white hair between my fingers. Vita takes a moment to collect their thoughts. Indeed, even with the fluids they give us, a carrier doesn't have that much longer of a lifespan than regular people. In fact, depending on how many times they're operated on, their lives are cut significantly shorter. That's right, hence why I have so many more scars. They operated on me a hell of a lot more times than the average resident. But why? Why weren't there more like me? Simply put, Dr. Chow committed suicide. Aaron and Vita both look shocked. Admittedly, saying that out loud does elicit a tinge of sadness. I take another sip of tea. It's gone cold. He didn't want Darius to make any more people like me. So he destroyed his research, notes, then killed himself. At least that's what I was told. I'm not too sure about the details. I look over to the wall. He was a good man. I'm surprised to hear that. What's that? Isn't he the reason you're still here? I look back towards Vita with a neutral expression. I mean, not really. It was my choice at the end of the day. I shrug. I can only blame myself. You're wrong. Aaron breaks the silence. Don't you dare blame yourself for what they did to you. I blink at him, not really sure what to say. But all I hear is that they took advantage of someone's goodwill, sent them to hell, then laugh as they profited off of them. I guess that's not entirely inaccurate. Aaron, seriously. I made peace with my situation a long time ago. Aaron stands, fist balled up. And that's the problem. You have every right to be angrier than anyone else. If it makes you feel any better, I haven't felt anger in a few centuries. He slams his fist into a wall, shaking everything in the room. I guess my attempt at comforting him didn't work. He lets out a deep exhale. I have some work to do. I'll see you around. Aaron doesn't look back at me when he exits the room. I can see how flared up his neck fur is as he leaves. I can't help but scratch my cheek. I'm really out of practice if I thought that was an okay response. Don't blame yourself. Your feelings toward your situation aren't valid. Aaron is just worried about Xavier. Vita nods solemnly. I lean back. I guess I should keep what I know about Xavier secret for the time being. Vita grabs my attention as I close their notebook. I think we've all had a little too much excitement for one morning. Whether or not you say you're fine, I think it'd be best if we take a break. Whatever you say, you are a doctor after all. So are you, Dr. Cyrus? Oh yeah, I guess I am. Huh. I'm not sure I qualify as one anymore. Doubt they'll accept my excuse to get recertified. Don't worry, I'm not technically one either. In fact, I'm called the local vet more often than not. Well, if you need a test dummy to try something out, you know who to come to. That's almost too morbid, even for me. Vita lets out a mechanical chuckle. Almost. We can go over some more tests another time. We all will need to do a physical soon. Pretty sure that's something you're supposed to do at the beginning. What can I say? I'm not really a doctor after all. Fair point. This is as good of a time as any to show you your room. Please follow me. I pick up my clothes and hold them under my arm. Are you comfortable being an expeditionist? Oh. Not really. I was naked a lot of the time, so I guess I'm just used to it. I see. Follow me, Cyrus Cantwell. You can just call me Cyrus. This is such a fricked up novel. Rita takes me down the hall and through a break room of sorts. This is the communal kitchen. I'm mainly the only one who uses it, but we'll be sharing it from now on. There's another on the other side of the building as well. It's been a while since I've cooked. Wonder what's changed. We can order pre-cooked food for you. That's what most people around here do. I'm taking more than just Aaron's group works here. There are a few factions, yes. Vita takes me down another unfamiliar hall. I don't know how they keep track of where everything is. Alright, this is going to be your room for the time being. Vita takes out a card from their pocket and hands it to me, along with a piece of paper. You can use these to unlock your room. They're your key card and passcode. Huh. Thanks. Wait. Your room didn't have a key card. Why not? That was an old mechanical wing I outfitted. It's not that complicated. Apparently not. I've been told you'll get an axiom soon. I also wrote my ID down. When you add it, we'll be able to communicate without being face to face. Alright, shouldn't be too difficult. I slide the card and input the passcode. There's an audible ding as the door slides open. Oh gosh. Oops. Open. There's an audible ding. Okay. My new room is pretty barren. Just a bed and a dresser, along with a lamp. This was a storage room, so they had to move everything out before fitting you. Again, we can order whatever you want. I kind of just want to take a nap. By all means. Vita pauses. Don't hesitate if you need anything. Have a good day, Cyrus Cantwell. Sure. See you later, Vita. As they start walking away, I close the door and take in a fresh breath of air. Ah, it's stagnant. Instead of making good on my nap, I rest my back against the door and slowly slide down until I'm sitting. Man, what a weird day. I look up at the ceiling. More and more starts to set in. Maybe I should have asked Vita for more advice. Despite having come to terms with everything years ago, I feel a pit in my stomach. It's something I can't identify right away. Sadness, remorse, anxiety. I guess it was only a little while ago I still believed I had a place to go back to. I really am stupid. I pull my knees up to my chest, opting to instead stare at the floor. I said I felt nothing, but I guess that was a lie too. I wish I could go back to feeling nothing. Right now, I just feel like crap. And nothing is better than crap by a country mile. It's hard to keep track of my thoughts as I try to filter through everything. A few centuries worth of memories are bouncing around. Although I wasn't conscious most of the time, it's still surreal. It's still a surreal feeling. I feel extremely tired. For the first time in a while, my mind is spent despite my body being somewhat awake. I eventually get up and turn off the lights before taking my shoes and socks and laying them by the door. With a bit of exhaustion, I make my way back to my new bed. Might as well test it out. I try to get comfortable, but don't crawl under the blankets just yet. It's alright, I guess. Doesn't compare to Aaron's bed. Or Damien's. Ooh, guys. That is so sad. I don't know what time it is when I wake up. I could have slept for a few minutes or a few hours. All I know is that I'm thirsty. I dredge my way out of the bed to go what I assume is the bathroom. After flicking the lights on, I see it's pretty bare bones. Just a standing shower, a sink, and a toilet. Oh well, as long as it has running water. I turn on the sink faucet, which takes a couple of seconds to spit out any water. Guess it has been a while since anyone was here. I cup my hands under the running water before drinking it slowly. I smack my lips a few times. It tastes a bit funny, but it'll do. I'm not really in the mood to leave right now. After a few handfuls of water, I turn the light off and head back to bed. I'm still very tired. Holy crud. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Diana? Damien. Oh, Damien. Hi. My name is... Oh. Don't forget the cat, sweetie. This probably isn't really hard. I love you no matter what, Sarah. Say, you're really good, I can tell. You finally have a boy. Tell me who. Nice to meet Damien. We're so proud of you. Diana, do you think that sounds okay? Wake up, babe. You slept in again. What are you doing after class? Let's get lunch later. I'll be home soon, Mom. I miss you too. Happy birthday, Sai. Hey, champ. Play any new games lately? I hope you're doing well, sweetie. You mean everything to me, okay? I love you, Cyrus. Oh my gosh, Damien. I have various dreams recounting the course of my life. Subconsciously, I try skipping through them like ads on a video. I don't want to remember. When I wake up again, I immediately realize that I've been out for a long time. It might have been the middle of the night at this point. Aaron never came back, I guess. With a sigh, I sit up and hold my head in one hand. wish I could stop dreaming. I feel thirsty again and a bit hungry. Maybe later. I'm really not in the mood to eat. I decide to just get home, just get some more water and go back to sleep for the night. This goes on for the next day or so. I don't even know at this point. All I know is that every time I wake up, I feel progressively more tired. Fine by me. It helps me get back to sleep. The water doesn't taste bad anymore. In fact, it doesn't taste like anything. I don't even turn the light on anymore. The dark is nice. Being so far underground has its perks. No way for the sunlight to get in. Not sure why I'm letting myself feel comfortable down here. I can't escape a thought in the back of my head. The more I fall asleep, the more I hope I don't wake up. I get back into my bed, still not covering up. I rest my hands on my chest. My ribs feel even more pronounced. Oh well, I soon fall back asleep. Maybe this will be the last time. We'll see, I guess. Holy crud, Cyrus. It hurts to open my eyes. I'm even starting to feel dizzy, like a bad hangover or something. All I've had is water, so it's not that. I shake my head to try to get rid of it, which only makes me feel even more woozy. I don't have time to figure it out as soon as I hear a knock coming from the door. Who could that be? Vita? Cyrus? Cyrus, are you there? Oh, it's just Aaron. With some effort, I get up. My bones start to pop as I shuffle to the door. I have to squint to adjust to the hallway lights. My ears ring. It takes a second before I can understand what Aaron's saying. There you are. Vita said they brought you here. Oh gosh. Oh, yeah, just a little while ago. What's up? Little while ago? Cyrus, what's going on? Nothing. I've just been sleeping. I was pretty tired. Cyrus, it's been over a day since we last saw each other. It's almost 5 o'clock. Really? It didn't feel that long. Do you mind if I come in? Not really. Help yourself. I move out of the way to let him through. Thanks. Where's your shirt? I sluggishly shrug. My motor functions are definitely suffering. It's, more comfortable like this. Why? What's up? Oh, nothing. Just that you prefer to be covered up. Oh yeah, I guess that was the point of the turtleneck, huh? Not really. If you want, I can put it back on. No, I just want to make sure you're comfortable. Hello, Rat! Hello there! I can see you're new. Hello. How are you doing? What are we doing? We're just playing some RTF. What's up? I'm good. That's good to hear. I'm also doing good. Playing Remember the Flowers. It's been pretty fun. But what's up? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. Can I call you Rat? Is there any... What are your preferred name I can call you? Your pronouns?
Sly Fox.
Oh my god! Rat? Oh, thank you!
And that's not what
That's good. Thank you for the follow, Rat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm he, him? Alright. Hello, Rat. Thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. Seriously, thank you so much. Every follow is, really appreciated around here. It helps me get to my goal of 200, which I have been doing. I would sub. I have no money. Oh no, it's all good. You don't need to sub. My content is free, so if you want to sub, that's just a donation, and I will greatly appreciate that as well. But all my content is free. For even just coming here, saying hello, popping into stream, lurking, all that, it's all appreciated. It all helps me out in the long run. So thank you so much, Rat. I really appreciate it. But thank you so much. Yeah, go glass goat. Rainbow glasses. Where'd you find me? If I do have to ask, where did you find me? Okay, this game is really like it's a very visual noveling. Gus Pudding. What's that? Ooh, sorry. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, just chatting. Oh, I see, I see. No, you're good. Don't worry. Ah, so you just found me in a just chatting tab. Now that's fair. Yeah, I would do the remember the flowers thingy tab, but it doesn't have remember the flowers. So I'm just doing it and just chatting. Technically, I'm still just chatting while playing Remember the Flowers. So yeah. Yeah. Do you know what Remember the Flowers is, Rat? Awesome. Yes, very awesome. Remember the Flowers is an awesome game. I think. Oh, that's good. It's it's a really deep game. So yeah, we just found out something like extremely horrible to happen to us, and it's not for the weak. I'm not weak. I'm not strong. So it was a little, you know. It was a lot. It was a lot to digest. That's for sure. I need to fix the latest follower thing. If you see on the top right, it says like latest follower, blah blah blah. That's not correct. It should be you, but I don't know. I forgot to fix it, so I need to fix that. So yeah, it should be you now. But thank you so much. I'm gonna continue playing this. I really appreciate your thingy. Um, yeah. What type of games do you like, Rat? What's your preferred what's your preferred content? Let's see. It's in our heat. Ooh, me? Yeah. Um I casually stretch. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. Beats being stuck in a container unit all day. Yeah. He looks worried for some reason. Did you need something? Not in particular. Well, actually, that's not true. Hi, Ruff! Ruff! Well, you were gone. We got a new guy. But I gotta go now. Oh, never mind. Bye, Ruff! Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Snoot. Snoot! You know what happened? I guess Minecraft or like sandbox games. Oh, that's fair. I like sandbox games. Minecraft's a little bit, yeah. Snoot, you know what I just noticed and realized? You too, thank you, Ruff. Did you get heartbroken yet? I got heartbroken. So, our Damien's dead. We're really freaking old. Like, extremely freaking old. Holy, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I was speechless all the way. I was very speechless, Snoop. Oh, Rat, this is my mod Snoop tunes. I build maps for money. I'm not proponing. That's fair. That's cool though. Did you get to that scene? I don't know what scene you're talking about. Nope! Snoop, stop! Spoiling! Grr, why are you spoiling? He sighs with exasperation. Okay, fine, well. Oh yeah, Snow, I will play Phasmophobia with you after stream, don't worry. That scene is even more heartbreaking. I'm scared. I'm very scared. But yeah, Rat, that's cool. We have a Discord where there's a self-promotion channel. If you want to join the Discord, wink wink. Snoop, put in the Discord, please. I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I was embarrassed over how I snapped at you the other day. Did he? I guess he did get a little upset, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Oh, there's nothing to apologize for. No, Discord! I didn't think much of it. Well, still, I want to be sensitive to what you're going through. I don't want you to get the impersonation. I'm only thinking about myself. I raise my hands in protest. Thank you, Snoop. Well, there you go, Rat. That is my Discord if you do want to join. That is going to be the easiest way for me. That's going to be the easiest way for you to know when I'm streaming and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I usually have a schedule. I usually stream every Friday at 7 p.m. CST. I can't find it? What do you mean you can't find it? Ooh, never mind. Yep. That is our Discord. Yay! I've never had that idea. I've never had that idea of you, Aaron. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I close my eyes and think back to when he rescued me from Resume. I was barely lucid as he carried me on his back, but I'm pretty sure he protected me the best he could. That is until... Oh wait. I suddenly reached the back of my head and started to prod around. There are a few lumps here and there that shouldn't be. What's wrong? Oh, I think I need to ask Vita for some help later. I see. Thank you for joining the Discord. Rat, thank you. Well, I brought you something that should make your life easier. Oh? What's that? Aaron finally gets his usual smile back as he takes out his axiom. Oh my god, are we getting an axiom? He flips to the inventory sphere and produces something shiny and cylindrical. I present your very own axiom. It's called the Computer Alpha Integrated Version 0.1. Called CAI for short. He presents it to me with a little bit of flair. I completely forgot about that. It almost makes me feel excited. It's a lot bigger than the other models I've seen. Are you sure you want to give this to me? I'm not sure I really deserve it. Nonsense. Like I said before, I think it was meant for you. Really, it's no big deal. Right, there is a verification process to go into my, to access my full thingy. So if you want to chat with me or, do that thing, then... Yeah, you'd have to do the verification process. I'm sorry for that, but I have to do safety measures because some people kind of ruined that, but let's not get into that. It's the verification process is not. It's not even a process. All you have to do is click one button. So, yeah. If you say so. Well, thank you, Aaron. I'll try not to break it or anything. I'd like to see you try. It's really something else, like someone I know. I'm not sure how to really use it, but I'm sure you're smart enough to figure it out. Something's off with his speech. I think he's trying to come off as overtly jovial. It's like he's trying to cheer me up. He really shouldn't be worrying about me this much. I should try to play along, at the very least. I didn't live this long to let my brains turn into mush. How hard can it be? Aaron looks a bit confused. That's the spirit. Oh gosh, let's get rid of this guy. And, uh, ban. Get out of here. Yay! He shakes it off, pointing at my arm. Here, hold out your arm and I'll attach it to you. I hold out my left arm. Oh wait, are you left-handed? Not really. I think I'm ambidextrous, but I've probably forgotten how to use my other hand like that. Why? Oh, duh. We want to attach it to your dominant hand. Really? That sounds counterintuitive. Won't it be awkward to type with? A bit, but this model is specifically meant for your dominant hand. I'm sure you'll adapt to it in no time. Aaron holds out his wrist with his axiom. These models are useful, but they're not suited for everything. He shifts his attention back to the ones he's holding. We've got this because we had a mission at the manufacturer's laboratory. They were grateful enough that they outfitted us with axioms, along with a few extra goodies. Sounds like y'all do amazing work. Hope I won't be in the way. Aaron coughs. You won't be. We'll make sure you're safe and sound, no matter what. Just don't let me distract you, alright? Yeah. Anyway. He holds out the device for me to look at. Besides being silver, there's not much else to comment on. I can recommend you look away when you put it on. It's not very pleasant. I cock my head at him. Aaron, I'm sure I can handle it. Slowly turn around to show him my ports, indicating that I've been through some crap already. Fair enough. Don't say I didn't warn you. I casually hold out my right arm. How much more trouble can my hubris get into? Maybe it's just curiosity, but I want to see how this plays out. Aaron slides one finger down the bottom of the device, causing it to open. Oh gosh. Aaron completely calms himself. Ready? Yeah, go for it. Aaron takes a breath before sliding the machine over my wrist. Almost instantly, it clamps down on me. It isn't long until I feel a sensation I haven't felt in a long time. Metal digging underneath skin. I love your animations? My animations? What do you mean? Ugh, what animations? Like my PNG? Thank you. I'm surprised there's no blood. This technology is pretty amazing, although I could do without the sounds of machinery tearing my skin. Thank you so much. My friend made it for me, and I just did all the PNG work. I know, it's very, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, on the left of me, that is my friend Arthur. You can make him speak through text to chat, and Arthur has said some really weird things, but it'll be fine. Aaron doesn't seem to hold the process in his steam like I do. The metal feels warm as it starts to wrap around my muscles. The axiom starts to glow a verdant shade of green before altering its shape and size. It reaches from my wrist to the middle of my forearm. It reminds me of an arm brace, a really expensive one. Soon afterward, two slits start to etch themselves on top of the side to form a form of a cross. The glowing recedes as the axiom settles down. It's not as warm as it was. It's rather cool to the touch. I can move my wrist without feeling restricted. It fits perfectly. Huh. See? That wasn't so bad. I told you I'd be fine. Aaron just looks at me with a somber expression. What? Did something go wrong? Cyrus, there's something I'd like to do. It might be a little weird, so I'd understand if you said no. Oh, what is it? Aaron's tail flicks behind him. Do you mind if I give you a hug? Huh? Is that all? No, I don't mind at all. What brought this on? I'm caught off as I'm almost completely enveloped by him. He's holding me close and tight. My shortness of breath clues me in that he's not holding back. Cyrus, I know you've been through a lot. More than anyone ever, I'm pretty sure. The fact that you're still here is a testament to how strong you are, but... I can feel him shudder, then he starts to stroke my back. I don't interrupt him. I know. I know that you can't feel pain. That they made sure they could be as efficient as possible with you to produce the results they wanted. Even so, it's okay if you're hurting, Cyrus. You have people who want to help you now. I know we haven't known each other for long, but I can just see in your eyes. Aaron starts to stroke the back of my head and chuckles a bit, albeit with some hiccups. You're not as good of an actor as you might think you are. It's clear to anyone how hard this is for you. I don't want you thinking that you should just bottle all of this up. I want to help you through this however I can. I can feel a bit of rumbling in his chest. It reminds me of someone I loved who is no longer here. It feels really warm. Instinctually, I raise my arms around him, embracing him in turn. Damn this tiger. It's been centuries since I've shed a tear, let alone this many. I don't know how long we stay like this. My sense of time has been screwed up for a little while. Aaron eventually pats my back and slowly lets go. I try to make it obvious that I was suffocating, but I didn't want to let go. I try not to make it obvious. Sorry, I know that was sudden. It's okay, Aaron. I think I needed that. I use my thumbs to wipe my right eye clean. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. I probably seem distant and all, but Cyrus, you've been through something traumatic. A lot of things, in fact. I'm not going to hold it against you if you're feeling mixed up about everything. However, he starts to rub the top of my head. I will get mad at you if you keep it to yourself. Oh, my PC crashed. Oh no, that's not good. Well, I'm glad that you're back. Let us help you, alright? Aaron looks at me with those gentle eyes of his. I think back to the nurses at the resume, and how many of them didn't even look at me. Not directly anyway. Yeah, I might need some help getting help, if that makes sense. Of course it does, Cyrus. We'll be with you every step of the way. I promise. I can't even begin to remember the last time I felt this whole. Thank you, Aaron. I really, really mean it. I can't deny that I'm a broken mess of a person. But the fact that there's someone out there who wants to try to help me is all I need. I can tell that you mean it. Like I said, you're not the best actor. I'm just out of practice. Right. He gives my head 2 more pats before retracting his paw. Speaking of, what's going on? You've looked a bit out of it since I walked in. As if on cue, my exposed stomach starts to growl. I rub the back of my head with a bit of shame. Well, I guess I am a bit hungry. When was the last time you ate? He has a serious look on his face. It makes me feel even more ashamed. When we last had dinner together. What? I nearly stumbled backwards at the sudden exclamation, but managed to catch myself. Cyrus, that was almost 3 days ago! Was it? Aaron huffles as he pulls out his axiom, about to type something. Okay, I'll yell at you later. We gotta get you something to eat. I'll run home and grab you something. He mumbles under his breath. Should have waited before giving you the axiom. He hesitates for a moment and then sighs. I should really give you a punishment for making me worry, but I think you need something nice after everything. Have you remembered any of your favorite foods? It's been so long. What were they? Oh, I know. Have you heard of carbonara? Are you kidding me? My mom used to make it for me for special occasions with lots of bacon in it. Mom used to make it the best. I've never heard of it. I'll do some research and see what I can do. Oh yeah, here's my ID. Aaron fishes out a slip of paper from his pocket and hastily gives it to me. Want some help with your axiom before I go? I hold up my right arm to get a good look at it. I can see my expression in the reflection. Maybe later. I think I need to take a minute for myself before worrying about it. By all means, I'll be back in an hour or so. Rest up, Cyrus. I will. Thank you, Aaron. Good. I'll see you soon. Ugh. Oh my gosh. This is such... I love this game, but this game is also like extremely terrifying. So terrifying. Oops. Okay. Oh wait. I go to plot my butt on my bed. Sounds like a plan. I'll let you know if anything comes up. Oops. Okay. You better. Aaron tail swishes happily as he makes his way out of my room, but not before waving at me. I give a small smile and wave back. Once the door is closed, I look down at the pillow to my left and immediately flop into it. I'm so tired, but I'm looking forward to waking up this time. Oh my... no. Come on, Cyrus. Don't leave me hanging. Play it for me. Damien and I are sitting on his bed back home. He's bouncing excitedly next to me, causing the bed to creak as it moves. Hey, calm down. You know I'm pretty shy about performing. It's been a while since I played the guitar in front of anyone, let alone sing. You should have thought about that before hyping me up so much. All I did was say I wrote something for you. And no one's ever done that for me before, so of course I'm excited. He's radiating optimism. He's always been pretty much supportive of my creative ventures. I figure since his birthday is around the corner, I try to write him something. Well, just know that it's not finished yet. I'll show you what I've got, and it's just the lyrics and some chords. That's way more than I could ever hope to manage. And the last time I tried to explain your process, my head started spinning. Aha. It took me a while to figure out, mainly because I learned between schoolwork. Well, I'm glad you did. Wouldn't have met otherwise. I push up my glasses to hide the fact that I'm blushing. He's right. I had a free afternoon near the end of my undergraduate career. I brought out my guitar to play in a secluded part of campus. There's a small garden by the track and the field that no one really knows about. Damien was out on his run for the afternoon and caught me playing. Then we started talking, and, well, I can't help but smile. Alright, you ready? Damien stops his bouncing and gives me his full attention. Absolutely. I take a deep breath before tuning my guitar. I give it a few strums and then clear my throat. I've been wondering what happens at the end of time. Was it all for nothing? Was there any point? I haven't been able to resist the temptation of finding out. Yet, there's you. Even when it fades, you believe in us after eternity. I hope I'll see you until it all turns to nothing, even if we're like shooting stars across the empty sky. An annoying beeping starts. Is it my alarm? Wait, No, I don't have an alarm clock yet. Groggily, I sit up. My axiom is making some kind of noise. How the hell do I turn it off? I start waving my hand over it a few times. Eventually, a screen pops up. It's a lot less staticky than the other ones I've seen. It's completely transparent. Greetings, operator. Synchronization is complete. Current synchronization rate 67%. What are your orders? It's like I can hear it in my head. Nothing? Stand by, I guess? Affirmative. And just like that, the screen fades back inside. What a weird way to wake up. I lie back down and stare at the ceiling. It's been a while since I had such clear dreams of the past. I wonder if moving on for the second time will be harder than the first. Gee, my PC again? Dude, your PC is like dying. That's not good at all. I hope your PC like finally doesn't die. Maybe I should start a dream journal. Could be a good way to process everything. Whoa. I hold my arm up, looking at my axiom. I'm sure there's something on this thing that resembles a notepad. Oh, I zero in on my expression once more. My bangs are getting long again. I'll need to find someone to help me cut them. Hard to believe my hair was ever brown. This is new too. I got it a week ago. Oh, that's not good. I'm glad you got a PC though. That's pretty cool. I'm sure it's like weird at some point. Now that I'm awake, I might as well figure out my axiom some more. I sit up and look it over. Despite being embedded into my skin, it's not uncomfortable. I have full mobility for the most part. It feels a little tight if I flex my wrist, but that's about it. I swipe my hand over it to try and activate it, assuming it turns on like others I've seen. Thankfully, the lines etched into the metal start to light up almost instantly. I'm greeted with a much different screen than any I've seen on other axioms. It's much clearer, almost like glass. A clear-cut border surrounds the whole thing. Everything seems to be in color, despite being translucent. Are the opacity settings to your liking? I hear that strange robotic voice in my head again. Sure. Sensing doubt. Recalibrating. The screen becomes much less translucent.
Sly Fox.
It's so... Whoa!
I'm not a dumb bunny.
Oh my gosh!
And that's not what's meant.
A bison? A bison? First things first, I love your Discord profile picture. I love the stories. Oh wait, thank you. Wait a minute. Hello there. Hi. Wait. Oh my god, thank you so much for following. Oh, where'd you come from? Thank you so much. Oh my god. Hi. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Holy crud. Oh my gosh. What can I call you? A bison? A bison? Am I saying it correctly? Abyss? And your pronouns. What are your pronouns? Oh my goodness. Max. Oh, I see. Thank you. Thank you so much, Abyss. Abyss. Yeah. Thank you. I really don't care. All right. Abyss. I hope that's fine with you. So Abyss it is. Abyss. I've been called so many things, most of them not good, but I truly don't care. I'm him? Real. Okay. You are him. But thank you so much, Abyss, TTV. You're a TTV, so like, if I ever catch you streaming and I'm almost done with my stream, you know, we gotta do a little raid. Abyss. Hello. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I like supporting anyone who ever supports me because they deserve it. And Thank you, Mr. Max server. I know Mr. Max is amazing. He's a little stinky bugger. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that he's stinky. He might get a little upset. He's a goofy puppy. He is a goofy puppy. He's just a little doge, trying to be scared or playing scary games. That's pretty much him. Chat real. Chat is just chat. But thank you so much again. Seriously, you are helping out more than you know. I'm almost at 200 followers. It's amazing. It's so in my account is so low, but like that's still. Hurry up. Okay, Phasmo when I'm okay. Hi Zal. I mean Core and hi Snoot. I have to finish this. Only 4 off. Only 4 off. Yay! I'm so excited. And then I have to do a singing stream. I did promise that. I will do that. Guys, I have to finish this like chapter first. Once it says like chapter blah blah blah, then I'll stop. It's been 2 hours. I know. But I'm waiting. I'm reading this chapter, and it's like saying, and I'll stop when it says like chapter, like 8, 9. Okay, I'll go faster. Are the opacity settings now to your liking? I'm starting to get a headache from all of this. Aaron didn't mention an AI. Oh no, Rat! Okay, Rat, the pick the character thingy is for like games like overcooked. Not overcooked. Like characters like that you pick. That doesn't really have an effect on the furry visual novels because I really can't pick a character. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But next time, now you know. I should probably put a description on that. How are you talking inside my head? Apologies, operator. W overcooked. I love overcooked. After running diagnostics, you are found to not be my former user. Would you like a walkthrough of my capabilities? Who was your former user? I'm sorry, operator, but that is classified information. What the? Maybe later. I just want to look through it myself. Is there internet? I'm familiar with the term. Please elaborate. Oh yeah. I guess the internet is no longer a thing. What time is it for you? It is 8:49. What do they use now? Censoring operator intent. Would you like to open the gate? The what? Oh, that's what they call it. Duh. I love your PNG. Oh my god, thank you! My friend actually made it for me. She is a talented individual. Talented. About a decade ago, some scientists were talking about how nice it was to have something like the internet again. I guess this thing can read my thoughts. That's kind of weird. Would you like to turn off mental link? I answer without hesitating. Yes, please. Understood. Now the voice is coming from the device itself. If you would like to turn mental link back on, simply head to the settings. Oops. Much better. Yes, she is very talented. My stomach starts to growl again. I should have checked the time before falling asleep. How long has it been? I try to find a clock on this thing. A few minutes to 5 p.m. Okay, good. I didn't sleep too long this time. I get the piece of paper with Aaron's ID. I'm not sure if it's because of lack of food in my stomach, but it's really hard to read this. His handwriting is atrocious. Say CAI? Yes, operator. How do I input someone's ID? One moment. Without me lifting a finger, a screen pops up with a keypad. Okay, this thing is pretty neat. It takes me a few tries to input the ID code correctly. Eventually, a name pops up. Aaron Cosmos. It's a bit finicky to type with my left hand, but I eventually managed to send a message to him. I think I got this to work. Let me know, I guess. I slide the screen away, entering the main interference. It reminds me of tablets from back in the day. Soon a notification pops up. I clicked the button, revealing a message from Aaron. Looks like it. I was just about to head over. I think I figured out how to make that dish you asked about. I'll see you in the break room soon, okay? I wait a minute before responding. I hope this thing doesn't have red receipts, but I remember my I am etiquette. Sure, I'll be there in a sec. After I send the message, I try sliding the screen away. It takes a few tries, but I can't deny how cool it is. I get up from the bed. It's a little bit woozy, but I persevere. Okay, maybe this is taking a really long time though. I really gotta play some Phasmophobia with my friendos. I promise them. Okay. I make it to the bathroom, flickering on the lights. My eyes strain to adjust. I smile sadly at myself in the mirror. Man, I look like crap. I wash my face before heading out, grabbing my turtleneck and sliding it on for the first time in days. Yeah, definitely feels a bit more loose. Whoops. It feels a bit oddly over the axiom. I'm not sure how I'll use it. I'll ask Aaron to bring me some of the clothes we ordered. Maybe I'll wear a t-shirt? I could try to rock a tank top like Damien used to wear. I turn off the lights before leaving my room. Thankfully, my room isn't far from the break room. It takes me a little... Your voice is calming? Is it really? Oh my god, thank you! I've been told that it's a little annoying. It's a little high-pitched, but... Thank you! I appreciate that. Oh, that's so sweet! Uh-huh! you got me a little flustered. It takes me a little longer than I'd like to just walk over. I can smell something good from around the corner, making my mouth water. I pick up my old man's pace and make my way inside. Aaron is already plating what looks like a good recreation of carbonara. Hey there, dinner's almost ready. Thank you, Abyss! I haven't stretched in a long time! Oh, thank you. How are you feeling? Out of habit, I almost say I'm fine, but honestly, I could be better. Looking forward to eating something. I give him a sheepish smile, and he responds with a warm smile of his own. Good thing I brought plenty. You can have as much as you want. Thank you, I appreciate it. Aaron pulls up a chair for me. Of course. Here, I'll get you some water. I nod as I look over the plate in front of me. The spices of smell a bit different, but it smells good. Guess I don't even know how Mom made it. I can't even tell if I'm shaking from excitement or from a lack of eating anything. Probably the latter. My hand is trembling slightly as I try to scoop up some pasta with my fork. It's really, really good. How is it? It's my first time, so go easy on me. It's amazing, Aaron. That's all I can say before taking another forkful. Definitely getting some bacon in there. I guess that's still around. Thank God. I'm happy to hear that. So, tell me, what's been going on? He casually pulls up a chair across from me as he starts eating his own meal. Well, I've been having these dreams lately. Oh, are we... Oh, Aaron. Oh, Damien. Oh, we're done with Arc 2! Oh my god! Oh my god, we're done with Arc 2! Okay. Guys, this is where I end. Oh my god, we're done with Arc 2! Holy crud! Dude! This visual novel is so... Ah! Dude, this visual novel is something else. what happened. So many things happened, Abyss. But we are done with Act 2. We are in Act 3 now. Oh, our Act 3. Oh my god. Where's Arc 1? This is Arc. Oh no. Ricky Pooper. This is Arc 1 done. This is Arc 2 done. I look away for 5 seconds. So we met with Aaron, which is this white tiger, and yeah. Holy crud. This visual novel is so... Oh my gosh. It really is something. Oh my goodness. Wow. Chat, that is where I am unfortunately going to end tonight. Oh my god, we have been through a lot. We have been through a way of a lot. I'm sorry, Rat. Please, I'm sorry. Here, you know what I can do, Rat? I'm gonna rate someone, so I hope you like them too, because they're actually one of my closest friends. They're as cute as me, but no one can beat my cuteness, obviously. But yeah, they are. I mod for their Discord server, so if you will see me from time to time in their chats. So if you still want to talk to me, you can talk to me in that. You can talk to me in my community in the Discord server. Oh yeah, Discord server. If anyone hasn't joined, this is where I usually post when I'm going to stream. That's the easiest way for me to get some information out of, and yeah, all that jazz. But thank you so much for everyone who joined in today. Thank you so much, especially for you, Rat, and you, Abyss. You guys have made my entire night. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. But that will be the end of today's stream. I will be streaming. You'll be missed. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Don't worry. I stream every Friday, so anyway. I will be rating Mr. Magsy's. Obviously, he's playing a horror game, as he does. But make sure to say hi from them. Say hi to them for me. Rate them. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Holy crap, this stream was a lot. Who are we rating? I bet we are rating Mr. Mags. Unless if you are alive. But I don't think you are. Thank you all for joining. Stay safe. Stay respectful. Stay safe. Stay respectful. Have fun. And of course, stay fluffy. Oos. Raid Mr. Mags. Yeah. Bye everyone. Thank you. 3 viewers ready to raid. Make sure to spam as much. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't spam. But like, say that you came from me. Verify him, guys. Verify him. Bye. Stay fluffy, everyone. Stay respectful. Have fun. And of course, stay fluffy. Oh, you just came from Mr. Mags? I'm sorry, Abyss. Well, you're going back to him. Sorry. Bye. Stay fluffy, everyone. Stay fluffy.